Tisa. My name is Lisa Ellers, and welcome to the 10-year anniversary vodcast, as brought to you by RMB Song Night in collaboration with 99 FM. We're, of course, in conversation with the nurturers of the Namibian sound. And today, I have the exquisite, the versatile, the one and only Miss Jey Arts talking with
Ooh.
us.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that was so nice. I love that.
It's
English.
so good to celebrate your accolades.
Oh,
Miss
thank you
Jey.
so much, my darling. Thank you so much, Lisa, for having me today. It's so wonderful to be here today for the 10-year anniversary
Yes.
of R&B Song Night Podcast. And we are really about to uncover some realities in this entertainment industry.
You're absolutely right, Miss Jey, because you're not only the official R&B Song Night makeup artist, you're, of
Yeah.
course, a makeup artist to so many celebrities and stars
Yeah.
across Africa.
Yeah.
And we're so honored to have you because your journey actually started, you were a model,
Yeah.
still are.
Still are.
And of course, you're an actress, and now you're a TikTok phenomenon. And having also been a TV presenter,
Yeah.
I think your experience in the industry is so vast,
Yeah.
Miss Jey. Let's talk about that a little bit, just
Yeah.
about your journey
Yeah.
and how it is up until now.
Well, to start off, I actually started off as a model. I was one of the shortest models in Namibia, but really, really very, how should I say, very outspoken.
Yeah.
One of the best. And then after that, of course, I started with my makeup career, and
Yes.
I started that 2008.
Yes.
So this is gonna be like 13 years in the industry. I know a lot of people are always like, "Oh my God, that's too many years." But what do you have to present yourself? I got my work to present.
Absolutely.
And I think my work speaks for itself.
It does.
So then after that, TV presenting and then performing artists. And I think I've touched so many angles
Yeah.
in this entertainment and beauty industry that I'm able to basically pinpoint and contribute to certain ideas
Yeah.
and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
I've seen the industry come up from the ground
Yeah.
and where we are right now. And as you said, yes, I've worked with so many personalities, Namibia and Africa. And for me, it's always such an honor to be working with especially big profile people,
Yeah.
because it just reminds me that I'm doing a good job.
Absolutely.
And that's what gives me like the oomph every time.
Miss Jey, you actually have an incredible reputation as a makeup artist, but
you.
it's more about your aura.
Yeah.
People have been talking, as you know, we're a bunch of talkers because, in my opinion, we like to celebrate the good.
Yeah.
And from my personal experience of you
Yeah.
being my makeup artist as
Yeah.
well, and working with you and seeing you work on the R&B Song Night set,
Yeah.
you don't only focus on the makeup.
No.
Because today's talk is actually called the role of makeup.
Yeah.
But you focus on the fact that when you're sitting there in the
Yeah.
chair, you're representing your brand.
Yeah.
Everything you've gone through in the last 24 hours, it's actually reflected in your skin.
Yeah.
It's reflected in your body language.
Absolutely.
So you always try and calm
Yeah.
the person sitting in the seat,
Absolutely. Yeah.
just to get the best out of their look for the day.
Yeah, because if you have to work on someone that's extremely stressed, the skin speaks for itself.
Yeah.
A lot of people always say, no, makeup will cover the imperfection.
Yeah.
But if the skin is not healthy, it's not happy, it's not relaxed, there's nothing that makeup can do.
Yeah.
Makeup will look cakey and tacky, not
Yeah.
because of the brand or not because of the quality of the makeup, but because of how the skin is. And I
Yeah.
always say it's important to take care of the skin first
Yeah.
before having some makeup on.
Yeah.
Because the makeup the skin is supposed to, or rather the makeup is supposed to complement the skin, or is it
Exactly.
the other way around? Okay.
One or the other, but
One
it's a
or the other.
symbiotic relationship,
Absolutely.
basically.
And that's also because like I'm a lecturer like at College of the Arts now, lecturing makeup for fashion designers, students, second years. So I always tell them that it's very important to always take good care of your skin.
Yeah,
Skin is the most important. You have to take care of yourself from inside
exactly.
in order to look good on the outside.
Absolutely. So, if I just have to reflect on the journey,
Yeah.
I see that Miss Jey is lending so much to the Namibian industry. you're also on a very personal journey, aren't you?
I am very much, and I think it's funny because I think this journey it starts as you keep growing older.
Yeah.
You start understanding exactly your purpose and who you meant to be and
Yeah.
stuff, and you kind of like reflect back. You're like, oh yeah, I was a kid. As much as we are afraid to grow old,
Yeah.
it's actually such a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
And I am going through a personal journey, and I am actually discovering so many things that I
It's
never knew,
wonderful.
and it's so. The fact that I'm able to be much more calmer,
Yeah.
and despite what we're going through now with the pandemic and stuff,
Yeah.
I actually find myself much more calmer since last year, and this compared to the previous years. I think the fact that we never really gave each other enough time to really reflect,
Yeah.
and because we're always busy, 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 busy.
Yeah.
So last year we really had the time in the quarantine to really
Reflect.
find ourselves, reflect, and just understand. Like, look, if things are not happening, allow the universe to take care,
Exactly.
and you take care of what you can control. If you can't
Exactly.
control it, and then just breathe and allow yourself to just be relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Miss J, I think that's really good advice.
Thank
The
you.
fact that we migrated at R&B Song Night from physical shows to the online shows.
Yeah.
And that's where we really needed your expert skill.
you. Yeah.
Because, the camera zooms in and
Yeah.
the audience is not that far. They're
Yeah.
like in your face because it's a camera. It's lights, it's sound. And we were talking to so many other of the R&B Song Night team members who understand that it's our commitment that makes this platform actually survive and thrive. And you're a singer yourself,
Yeah.
just reflecting on the entire journey, because the skin is one of the biggest organs of your body.
Yeah.
What do you want to advise your peers in the
Yeah.
industry, especially people who want to perform more and
Yeah.
for online purposes?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have a makeup artist at hand, what
yeah.
would be like the 3 simplest things that you could do
Yeah.
to look a little bit better for screen?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we know that in the entertainment industry, image is very important.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just get out of bed and just decide, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a broadcast and record yourself and the whole world is seeing you, because
Yeah.
we tend to forget that internet is worldwide.
Yeah.
So as an entertainer, is the best thing to, especially for a female,
Yeah.
at least have just a powder,
Yeah.
just to control your oils.
Yeah.
And then let me say a mascara to open up your eyes, because now you are using digital.
Yeah.
And sometimes your eyes get lost.
Yeah.
In there, because like there are a lot of shadows and with movements and stuff.
Yeah.
With stage is different because people are watching you live.
Exactly. It's
They are
animated right there.
Exactly, and you're like really corresponding personally with them and stuff.
Yeah.
But digital, like you're right there, and it's just you and the camera. So
Yeah.
you have to really be considerate with the shadows and stuff. So mascara is always the best choice.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people, they like putting eyeliner underneath the eyes, and I would rather advise just to put eyeliner on top of your eyes, because in that way it lifts up your face, it makes you look much more awake.
That's great.
And then a lipstick.
Yeah.
So those are like the 3 main things. The most let me say, if you only have 3 choices: powder, mascara, and lipstick.
Yeah.
Those 3 things that kind of like make you look much more awake. But if you have everything else, well, put on some glow. You want to look healthy. Have
Exactly.
that beautiful glow and stuff. But powder is very, very important.
Yeah.
Because you still want to represent your brand. You still want to make sure that your image still looks on point and stuff. And people are very critical when it comes to digital. The digital audience,
Yeah.
they are very, very critical.
They seem to have more power in their opinion because they're
Yes.
behind a screen,
Yes,
It's not
exactly.
as filtered as you would say, being
Exactly.
in the company of someone.
Exactly.
And I've seen, actually, I was just like going through all the stuff that we've prepared for this interview.
Yeah.
It's like going into the digital space and the online era with the new normal, right? We talked a lot about reflection. And we've actually seen that not only R&B Song Night has grown exponentially, but the team,
Yes.
the like everyone involved in the
Yes.
process, they've grown so much. We've grown so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
And I think, do you think it's because we had time to sit down and actually reflect and be grateful for
Yes.
our skills and improve on them even further?
Yeah, I think so. I think the fact that we were mostly sitting and doing nothing,
Yeah.
it gave us that oomph like, oh my God, every time I get an opportunity, I need to grab that.
Yeah.
Because you don't always get so much opportunities. And I think the fact that last year we end up having to use up our savings. So now you are very, very skeptical and you're very careful not to misuse money and you want to make more money.
Exactly.
And then also the fact that everybody really understood their purposes. For example, you find a guitar player that really didn't care much because, when you're live on stage, the sound goes however. But then now you are in front, you are like in a closed environment, so you can hear the sound much better. And I think a lot of people during quarantine, they took time to just like keep practicing and try to find mistakes and trying to work on that and so on. So I think as a team, we really, really improved and we're working actually much more better
In depth, we're sort
than
of
before.
zoning in on
Yeah.
our qualities
Yeah.
and zoning in on the fact that we have little time because we
Yeah.
don't know when our time is up.
Exactly.
And I think that, being in this industry and also working so closely together, that's something I really wanted to talk to you
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
It's one thing to celebrate you as a
Yeah.
makeup artist
Yeah.
and as an entertainer. We'll get to your TikTok bundles, my dear, because you've been keeping us entertained, and I want to reflect on that a little bit later. But I was thinking on just how to spread your positive energy enough, not that you dilute it or sell yourself out,
Yeah.
because we're hungry for opportunity,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the saying here at 99 FM is do the work.
Yeah.
But like, how much work do you do before you burn out and then you have nothing sort of left to give?
Yeah.
So how do you weigh that in your own, in your own experience?
As for me, I always try not to overwork myself, even though there are times when I find myself overbooked and stuff.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we still have ourselves to take care of.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to make money. Yes, we need to work as much as possible. But then if you keep on overworking yourself or you forget yourself, what happens is your body goes into a burnout kind of like level where you can't keep up.
Yeah.
And once you're like, let me say you eventually go on the bed, you can't sleep, but then during the day you're zoned out. So I think it's very important that we always make sure that we take care of ourselves inside out. And so I try not to overload myself with work. And also, I try a little bit. For some reason, these days, I've been really trying to play a little bit as well. Go somewhere, have a little juice, and have a little pizza or sushi, and just like celebrate life as well. Because we overwork ourselves so much that we forget that there's life to live.
Exactly.
We still have to leave.
I really like that how that you tied that in for us, because for me, having this conversation on the role of makeup, it's like this preparation or this armor for you to be stage ready or for you to, for something that will last forever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're summing it up so well that if you're not happy from the inside, if you're not drinking enough water, if you're not having enough playtime, joy, that's going to show more than you've caked up your face.
On the skin.
So it's really about, and even for every and any new emerging singer who wants to take the stage, the first thing you have to do, of course, is write the songs and all of that and send in your audition.
Yeah.
But the looking at yourself as a whole person.
Yeah.
You have to be filled with possibility of joy in order for it to reflect out, because the makeup will only hide the little bit of shine.
Will only hide a little bit that it can hide, but then it doesn't hide the texture. And when you have breakouts, the texture of the skin shows.
Exactly.
Because like when your skin is healthy and beautifully blissful.
Yes.
It's very nice and firm.
Yes.
And as women, we are so much about our collagen
Yes.
and our elasticity and so on.
Yeah.
So you really, really need to make sure that you take good care of yourself. Like, oh, I think I found myself looking at my skin and I'm like, oh yeah, I can see so much going
Yeah.
on because I've been up and down recently.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just need to just get back, like lean back and just breathe.
Take time.
And let life just, you know.
Yeah, let life just, Well, it's basically a wrap, Miss Jey. We've had such a beautiful conversation and I feel like it's just started.
I
But
know.
I thank you for your time and I thank you for
Yeah.
all the hard work you do on R&B Song Night.
Thank you so much, and it's my honor.
Yeah.
Every time, like, I'm always looking forward to. I'm like, yes, face.
So yeah, we are celebrating 10 years,
10 years,
of
incredible.
nurturing the Namibian sound.
Incredible.
So
It's not easy. It's not easy to have something steady for 10 years.
Yes.
Entire decade. Well done.
well done to us.
Well done.
So I'm signing out. My name is Lisa Ellers, and the hashtag, of course, is hashtag 10-year anniversary vodcast. The hashtag is Miss Jey Arts. The hashtag is 99FM. Hashtag R&B Song Night. And of course, this conversation has only started because this is a conversation with the nurturers of the
Yeah.
Namibian sound. But for
Absolutely.
today, we say ciao.